I don't know what I want to do. Where do I take what all these years of experience and all the work that I've done to date? What the heck do I do with it?
So I thought, what if today we take a minute and just look at what we're doing
I
around
like it.
career development for ourselves? I know you said you had some things and some projects you were working on that might even tie back to some of the
Oh,
things that we do.
you mean this workbook right here?
Yes.
It just kind of made me stop for a minute and think about reflecting on what am I doing, what stage of our lives or career that we're in, and that there is a time when you have to kind of take a step back and level set and reset. So, at any stage in your career, you need to establish goals for yourself, right?
Hmm.
And you need to think about what is your purpose, in my work and in my extended network, to think about how do I really want to work within those relationships? Because, and then sometimes like, what are my career
I was
aspirations,
just going to
right?
ask you
Like
that question.
what
When you say that you're interested in that reset, what's making you feel like that?
I'm trying to reprioritize what's important to me, what's important in my life. And that was something that I was even looking back on as well. And so for me, I was thinking about when my mom was so sick and I started working for the company that I'm at today. And, I've always been, and part of that is my mother's fault, but I was raised very much about, you go after it, you go get it, you don't stop, you don't, you just, it's all about overachieving and what can you do. So during that time, I was new to my company here and I was traveling 90% of the time.
Wow.
And I didn't refocus at all. So here I was trying to be with my mom and help her out, but she wasn't
Hmm.
my priority. This job was, right, because I had to come in and
Right.
prove myself
Achieving is where it
and
matters.
yes, achievement. I got to show. And,
Yeah.
I knew too, she'd be so proud of those achievements. But I missed out on all these opportunities with my mom. I missed out on the chance to ask her questions that I wish now I would have asked, time that I could have spent with her, things that I could have done differently as I was kind of reflecting back on that because my priorities weren't aligned. So that kind of triggered me thinking as I'm looking at just where I am at this stage in my career too, like, what do I want to do next?
Yeah.